Start of the second quarter, everybody. The Granite State Destroyers lead the Mass Tsunami 14-6. Tsunami going for it here on fourth down. Questionable play call here by the coaching staff for the Tsunami. And it's going to be fourth and longer now. The right tackle, jumped off sides. Tormel Brown, who has since retired after winning the 2025 NFL AA championship with the Windsor Flyers, says there's actually a team worse than the Longhorns. Again, I said it on the live. I'll say it now on the pre-record broadcast. First game jitters. What they call it. First game jitters. That's okay. Again, question political here. Tsunami going for it. They're down by 8 here in the second quarter. They're on the second quarter, folks. They're down by 8. They're going for it here. They have the ball at their own 20-yard line. The long fourth down. If I'm the Tsunami, I'm punting here. I don't understand the play call here. DeBenedetto steps up, going up top, has a man, passes incomplete. Just out of reach of his intended receiver. Looks like that might be Devin Hernandez. And GSD's defense makes a stop for the first time today. They'll come out with excellent field position and a 14-6 lead when we come back. 14-6, Granite State taking over after the failed fourth down conversion there by the Tsunami. Going for it on their own 20-yard line now. Tsunami, Granite State started in the red zone. Short pass caught, number 8 with the catch. And he will go out of bounds inside the 15. And again, the second catch here for Matthew Boldu, if that is the right name. I want to give you an update, by the way, folks. We did get an update from Clay Torres in the live stream. What a start for the season. We talk about start seasons here for GSD. What a start for the Middlesex County Longhorns. They defeated the Hartford Blue Devils in the first game of the season, 52 to donut. So shout out to the Longhorns. Guys have been saying online they're going to be making noise this year. And so far, so good. Second down handoff here. And he will be brought down at the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. We'll see if they give him the first. It'll bring up third down and goal here for GSD. And look at extend on their 14-6 lead. Cruz Camaridis already has 2 touchdown passes, one going to number 81, who we don't have a name for. And we got confirmed number 86 caught the second touchdown. Sean McGarvey. I believe his father, ? Kevin McGarvey. McGarvey. Pardon me, folks. Try to pronounce it right. In the live stream chat, letting us know his son would score that second touchdown for GSD. GSD looking to see who's going to score the third one here on third down and goal. Ball is at about the 9-yard line. Oh, no, I should give him first to goal at the 9-yard line. Excuse me. Camaridis. Plenty of time. Now he's going to roll out to the end zone. Wide open touchdown, GSD. That is the third touchdown pass of the afternoon for the Granite State Destroyers. They once again extended their lead over the Mass Tsunami. It is now 20-6. And 3 touchdown passes so far for Cruz Karam. Excuse me, folks, trying to get the Camaridis. Trying to get the last name right. Trying to make it a 21-6 game now. And the kick is, that one floats up in there, but it is good. 3 touchdown passes for Cruz Camaridis here in the first half. And GSD has a 21-6 lead over the Mass Tsunami. We'll be right back watching the 2026 New England Football League summer season right here on YouTube and on the live stream. 3 touchdown passes, 3 scores for the Granite State Destroyers. They lead 21-6. An outside kick here. And it looks like GSD recovered. A little trickery here for the home team. Now let's see if they can get the ball back here with a 21-6 lead. And we're going to re-kick, so we'll be right back. All right, so we re-kick. And this ball floats and we take it at about the 36-yard line. He's going to run immediately out of bounds. And that looks like number 44, Tony Porter. Another veteran. Join Jay Prophet, also a veteran. Now I see number 60. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Can't see the numbers for the Tsunami. They'll have to get. They'd be better off with white numbers. They can't see it too well. So I just was talking about this on the live stream, folks. So those watch the pre-recorded broadcast. Congratulations to the New England Golden Lions. They are headed to their third consecutive championship game, the second consecutive in the Big East. They'll take on the winner of the New Jersey Silverbacks. And I believe they're playing the Empire State Wolfpack. Golden Lions scoring a late touchdown under a minute left to defeat the defending champions, New York Green Wave. 20-18 was the final in that Big East semifinal. So again, New England Golden Lions going to their third consecutive championship game. Looking for that first championship franchise history. They lost the last two against the New England, the East Coast Cardinals in the 2024 ECFL championship game. And then last year, the New England Golden Lions, to the Green Wave in the second ever Big East championship game. And if you're on first down, gets a couple for the Tsunami again. Tsunami got up to a strong start. The last two drives, not too much. Well, actually, the last drive was not too much. First drive was a touchdown pass on 4th and goal from about the 9-yard line. Chase Benedetto find Joshua Worthington for the first score in Tsunami history. Last drive, they went for a 4th down on their own 20-yard line. I'm sure a lot of people were raising eyebrows and shaking heads, like, what are we doing here? GSD forced the 4th down fail and converted. As again, Cruz Camarines threw his third touchdown pass at the half. Here's the Benedetto throwing into the backfield. Pass is caught, and now he has to get away. And he will not. He will be wrapped up near the 25-yard line. That's a loss of a chunk of yards there for the Tsunami. And bring up 3rd down and long here. If you're the Tsunami, you don't want to fall into a hole this early. There could be a hole for the entire game. So the ball is at looks like about the 29-yard line. If I can see it from beyond the camera. Actually, the ball is officially the 27-yard line. 3rd down and long here for the Tsunami. They need to score on this drive. It's only the second quarter, but they don't want to go down 3 scores if the Granite State takes over again and scores on their 4th consecutive drive. 3rd down in a minivan. Benedetto going on the sideline. Pass is almost intercepted. Number 21 in coverage there for GSD. And let's get you a name here if we have one. Or again, Granite State, no jerseys here. And we do not have a 21. So basically, we're just naming off names here for the Granite State Destroyers. Numbers here for the Granite State Destroyers. And once again, Tsunami find themselves in a 4th down situation here. It is a very sunny day here in Manchester, New Hampshire. 85 degrees is the high, I believe. Or it's currently 85 degrees here in Manchester. Beautiful day. And we're not even summer yet. Summer begins next Sunday, June 21st. Also, Father's Day. We're sure to be the first wish everybody a happy Father's Day come next week. Find out what will be next week. In the 4th quarter, timeout. Tsunami going to take a timeout. Big 4th down coming up for the Tsunami. Down 21-6 when we come back. 4th down, and the Tsunami will punt for the first time. Gets this one away. Short punt. Flag is down, and this one is going to take a bounce. That ball was touched. That's a live football. Granite State picks it up, but the question is who touched it? He's down at the 26, but who touched it? And what's the flag? Hold everything. A lot going on here. We got to figure everything out. Now we have some extracurriculars. Tsunami players coming into vents of their teammates here. Again, that ball was live. It touched somebody, and now more flags. Now the entire Tsunami bench is out there, except for 2 guys. A couple guys on the bench as well. Whoa, let's figure this out. We'll be right back. So, despite the extracurriculars that happened, folks, we had a false start against the Bulldogs on the punt. That's where the flag came in. And so, instead of a live football, which we still don't know who recovered it, we'll never know now. The Tsunami, I would say Bulldogs. I meant the Tsunami. I'm sorry, folks. Get my teams mixed up here. The Tsunami will punt again. 21-6. Granite State has the lead. We're here in the second quarter here at St. Anselm College here in Manchester, New Hampshire. And again, I'm hoping I'm saying that name right. For those that don't know who I am, I'm Stephen Erb. Thank you for joining us. Very sunny day here in Manchester. I believe it's the capital of New Hampshire. And again, we got the final score from the first game of the summer season. The Hartford Blue Devils the Middlesex Longhorns took down. Let's try that again, folks. The Middlesex County Longhorns took down the Hartford Blue Devils 52-0 in the first game of the 2026 season. And there you go again. Refs once again give us the call that is a false start. And that's why they threw the flag literally right after that punt. That's why we're re-kicking here. Instead of a fumble. Looked like it was a fumble. Again, no idea who recovered it. A lot going on here. I'm not sure what's going on. Everybody's up all around 99-100 here. 21-6. Granite State has the lead. They're getting the ball back here. And now we're ready to go. So again, the Tsunami will punt the football away for the first time today. And after scoring on that first drive, fourth down fail on the last drive, and now a punt. This one, high punt, doesn't get very far, and it will bounce once again. The Tsunami is going to let this one roll. And it will roll all the way to the 45-yard line. See if GSD can extend on a lead here before the end of the half. Looks like a plenty of half left to be played here. But GSD with a big lead here in Manchester, New Hampshire. So they move the ball 10 yards. The ball is now at the Tsunami 45-yard line for Granite State. Up by 15 points here in the second quarter. 21-6 is your score. First down GSD. Trying to extend on a lead. Zero motion. Handoff here on first down right up the middle. And he gets down to the 35. So about a gain of about 10. He's close to the marker. I do believe he's going to be just short, though. Should be second down. Let's see what the side judge rules here. I believe he's going to rule second down. And he is right there on the line. Looked like he came up just short. 21-6 Granite State on top of the Mass Tsunami here. And for those that are new to the program, the New England Football League has 3 conferences for the second consecutive season. Single A, Maritime Conference. Double A, North Atlantic Conference. And Triple A, the Colonial Conference. Each starting 1 week apart. This is week number 1 of the NFL season, so only Single A will play football this week. Pass caught here, number 11 with the catch. See if we have a name for number 11 for GSD. We do. Tyler Shattuck Sr. Making that catch. That's his first of the day. Again, folks, this week we're just seeing the Single A teams go at it. And we had the final score from Colt Park in Hartford, Connecticut. So the Middlesex County Longhorns take down the Hartford Blue Devils 52-0. About 20 minutes away from here in Raymond, New Hampshire, we'll see the New Hampshire Phoenix take on Connecticut Bruins. And, of course, this game right here at St. Anselm. It looks like Comaret is going to take it here on second down. And it looks like he should have enough for a first. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news from, once again, Clay Torres. Bruins, 42. Phoenix, donut. Question is that final? They should still be playing football right now. The game kicked off about 4 o'clock. Let's actually might be a final score. I'll keep you updated, folks. Right now we got a couple donuts. No donut here today. It's 21-6. GSD on top of the Mass Tsunami. Here from St. Anselm College here in Manchester, New Hampshire. Yeah, final scores so far from the NFL. Longhorns 52, Blue Devils donut. And if final, Bruins 42, Phoenix donut. And off here, on what is third down, and we brought down about the 25-yard line. Now the question is it fourth down, or are they going to give them the first? It's going to be fourth down. Tsunami making a stop here for the first time today. Now this GSD bringing their kicker, where they go for here on 4th down. Ball is at the 26-yard line. This will be a 43-yard field goal. And GSD is going to go for here on 4th down, up by 15. Trying to extend on a lead here near the end of the first half. 4th down from the 26. Tsunami need a big stop here. Amaretis throws, passes, incomplete. That one floated. And there he is again, intended for McGarvey, but couldn't reach him. Tsunami make the first big play on defense here today. Offense come back out down by 15 when we come back. Tsunami with a big stop on the last defensive drive. Now 1st down to Benedetto throws, pass incomplete. Might have thrown it behind its intended receiver there, but nonetheless, it really threw it into the shadows. Maybe that's why the receiver couldn't get to it. 2nd down coming up here for the Tsunami, down 21-6. Just got an update from the FIFA World Cup from a friend of mine. Morocco just scored. Of course, last night, USA won in their first game of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, defeating Paraguay 4-1 out in Los Angeles. Jerry Jones voice. Again, usually known as SoFi Stadium, for some reason, and this is not just LA doing it, it's all stadiums doing it. They're going by the name of the stadium's going by the name the stadium is in. So, for example, USA played at LA Stadium last night. Benedetto wide open. Landon Shaw with the catch. And he's out of bounds at the 36-yard line. That's a big first down there for the Tsunami. I believe it's the first catch again for Landon Shaw, and it's a big play against Tsunami, trying to claw back into this one down by 15 here in the 2nd quarter. Should be nearing that 2-minute warning any time now. Of course, refs are controlling everything here as far as the clock goes. Once we know, you'll know, you know. And that is a 1st down for the Tsunami. Ball is at the 36-yard line. 15-6, GSD has the lead. Benedetto pumps, going down the field, has a man, pass incomplete, but a flag. That flag came out after the pass, so let's see. Looks like it might be a defensive hold here. Granite State might be giving the Bulldogs a fresh set of downs. And it's actually, I believe the refs just pointed at his own head. That's a targeting penalty against the Destroyers. Whoa. That's a big penalty against Granite State if it's true. We'll see what happens here. Again, I believe the call is targeting against the Destroyers. And they pick the flag up. No flag. That's a break for the Destroyers. If they call for targeting, one might have lost one of the top defensive players here in this first game. (21-6), Granite State on top of the Tsunami. Tsunami now with a 2nd down and 10, ball at the 36-yard line. Scoring on their first drive, failing on a 4th down on the 2nd drive, and punting on their 3rd drive. See if 4 times the charm here for the Tsunami. Trying to get back into this one down by 15. Benedetto fakes. Plenty of time. Now pressure, throws, pass is intercepted. Granite State defense comes away with one. He is brought down right at the 36-yard line. Number 40 with the interception. We don't have a name for number 40. Granite State continue to dominate this game. Offense come back out with a 15-point lead when we come back. Destroyers with the first big play on defense here today. Offense back out there up by 15, 21-6 here in the 2nd quarter here at St. Anselm College here in Manchester, New Hampshire. They're in motion. Camarades fakes. The roll out. Floats one. Pass overthrown. And there was Shattuck Sr., who had a catch earlier in this game, unable to come away with that one. The 21-6, GSD has the lead. Their defense just came away with the first turnover of the game. Benedetto throwing an interception. So third consecutive drive stalls for the Tsunami. Again, they scored on their first drive, scoring the first touchdown in Mass Tsunami history. Last 3 drives have been anything but perfect. After that incompletion there, intended for Shattuck Sr. Again, second down for the Tsunami, up by 15 here in the second. Amaratis fakes again. Over the middle, wide open, pass is caught. And he is brought down near the 25. Another catch there, Matthew Baldew. That's his third. And it'll be third down here. Ball's at the 28-yard line officially. So they say Baldew went down. Either after he slid or after he got up and got tackled. It'll be about third down and 2 here for GSD again, trying to extend their lead here toward the end of the half. Already up 21-6. 2 receivers each side of your screen. And they're going to delay handoff here on 3rd and 2. That's going to be close. Tsunami be able to close up that hole on the line. Question is, do they give him the first, or is it going to be 4th down? Marker reads 4th down. So again, the Tsunami trying to come with a big stop. They did on their last drive out. Unfortunately, their offense couldn't capitalize as Benedetto throws first interception of the season. Well, officially at the 29-yard line, it's going to be 4th down and 3. It's just a gain of 1 on that run there on the delay. This is going to be a big play here for both sides. Again, GSD trying to extend on the lead. Tsunami trying to make a big stop here. Three touchdown passes in the first half. Cruz, Amaritis, and he's going to take it off here on 4th down. And he's going to have the first. 3rd down, about 3. He got about 5 on that run. And Granite State will take a timeout. Out of the timeout, GSD with a 21-6 lead, and the football ball is at about the 23-yard line. First down run there by Cruz. Camaritas, who already has 3 touchdown passes in the first half. Camaritas is going to throw here. Steps up, chucking it to the end zone. Man, wide open, and the pass is incomplete. Close but no cigar. His receiver broke away, was unable to come with the catch. Probably staring into the sun there. And that is how the first half comes to an end. Granite State on top of the Mass Tsunami. 21-6 at halftime. We'll be right back for the second half. You're watching the New England Football League Summer Season right here on YouTube and on the live stream.